It is super hard for me to make this video right now because of this guy. He full on misses my mom. He is so depressed without her here that he has been walking around and he's got a sad little look on his face and he's all sad and depressed. My poor little kitty cat. Kiwi, like, she notices mom isn't here, but as long as everything that she needs is taken care of, she doesn't care. It's not being mean. Of course, she notices my mom is gone and everything like that. But if you feed her, if you put fresh water, if you change her litter box, and if you open the window when she wants to, and if you let her drink out of your glass when she wants to, you know. Like, when I left for Iowa, I like to think she missed me, and I think she did, like, a little, like, you know, she misses mom a little, like, she's like, hey, where's mom? But it's not enough to make her not act completely normal. But Jack, he just has a major effect. If mom or dad is missing, or anybody, he's just, like, gets so depressed. Oh, my little bubby. He's so cute, though. Love you. So first topic I'm going to talk about, this is going to be a talk vlog, because today's video that went up, well, okay, yesterday for you guys, today for me, was 17 minutes, and it was very long, and I was cleaning and cooking and doing a lot of stuff in it, so I thought I'd do a quick talk one, just to add in there. So number one, my mom took my camera, my original, well, not the flip, but the original, like, good camera that we actually bought, and she is vlogging with it in Iowa, and she was also in Colorado, I think it was, and she vlogged with her cousins and took a bunch of pictures and stuff like that, and she went some pretty cool places. So when she gets home on Saturday, she's going to give me the camera, and Saturday night, I'm going to work really, really hard on it, and edit it all, and it's going to go up on the 31st on Sunday, on time, and hopefully on time. And so that'll go up on Sunday. So unless there's any problems, like unless my computer is just like seriously not working or something comes up, it will be up on Sunday. So that's the first thing. Now, my mom has never vlogged, like, apart from me being there, really. Like, the only time she really did is in the house when she vlogged her haircut, and sometimes she'll hold the camera for me and vlog, but she has never, like, vlogged, like, in a completely other state and with me not there and with her family members. I'm so sorry, my hand is so sweaty that my ring is, like, falling down. But she's never done that before, so don't expect, like, be happy with what you get, because she'll probably be short clips, and, you know, she's, like, not done it, and, you know, I get nervous when that stuff happens, so she might be nervous, so just be nice, you know, be kind about it, and just, enjoy the video, and don't criticize. That's all I'm going to say about that topic. So that's topic number one. Topic number two is there was another shooting a couple of days ago at or around another nightclub in Florida, in Fort something like that. I apologize, I don't know the city, but there was another one, and it was like a kids night type of thing, which I thought sounded like a little weird at first, because I'm like, why would kids be at a club? But it was like, it's not really like, I think it was some kind of kids activity or teens activity where a bunch of teenagers were there and they, like, could listen to music and such. And there was a shooting, and a 18-year-old and I think he was a 14-year-old were killed, and 20 something like that were injured. So I just want to say that from us to you, I am so sorry for your loss, for those that have been lost, and I am so sorry for those who got injured. Senseless violence is not the answer. I know I've said that before. I know I basically did that whole video where I was just crying and really upset, and I think that kind of surprised a lot of people, because they were like, wow, that really affected you. And I guess I didn't really appreciate that approach to it, or I took it wrong, I suppose, because of course it affects me. I'm a human being who saw other human beings didn't see, but like heard in the news about them getting shot and killed and injured because they were gay or whatever they were, like that affects me. I have gay friends. I have like a variety of different types of friends, straight, gay, blah blah, whatever. And I would say I'm protective, and I would say I'm very, very open-minded, and I would also say that I'm very protective just of people in general, Like, my friends in high school always called me the mother figure, and so that just really hurt. Like, because it hits close to home, because I have friends who are gay, and, that's just what I thought of. I related to the families because I have, friends and like that. And so, yeah, I was just gonna say a mention about that and say that of course our hearts are with you and we are praying for you, and I'm praying every single day that I don't wake up and hear about another shooting, see it on Twitter, blah blah blah, because it's just senseless violence. It's senseless. It's not going to do anything. Hold on. Sorry, guys. It's not going to do anything to kill each other. Like, you're just taking a life, which is cruel. Okay? And just, it's senseless. There's a way to be without, it's hard to explain, but there's a way to be. If you are extremely religious in one religion that does not support gay people, okay, just for instance, fine, you don't be gay, you be straight, maybe all your kids are straight and they actually, are straight, and that's how your family lives, and that's how your religion is, and everything like that. But there's no reason to go out and hurt somebody else because they don't agree with your opinion. That's senseless. If we want, our future kids, my kids, I don't know, my kids, younger generation's kids, I don't want to, be a mom that has to worry even more than I already would about my kids going to school because some person is hateful and decides he wants to hurt other people. I shouldn't have to think like that. I shouldn't worry about losing my kids, losing my family, losing my friends too soon, of course, there's a natural process for it. Not never, ever. And I just think, the universe, that hasn't, I think the universe that there are good people out there, that there are good people, and that there is good and positive, despite all the bad. But one of my favorite quotes is, love is infinite, you can always make more. So try to make more love instead of making hate. That's all I'm trying to say. And I'm very sorry for the families and everything like that. Okay, the next topic. I saw a couple of videos. One of them was a really good friend of mine who I talk to very, very often, and she did a video about having OCD. And I was like, wow, good job, girl power, woo! She did this video and everything. And I'm sorry, I know it really super annoys everybody when I walk around and vlog. So I'll just set that down. I'll put you in the cabinet. That's part of my OCD, is I can't sit still. I don't know, it's just when I'm holding the camera, I just have to walk. It's just instinct. So I have a hard time sitting down and not fidgeting and walking around. So anyways, part of my OCD. So I thought I would do part of that too and say what I have and just kind of share. And that'll be the last part of the video, and you won't have to hear me rant, and then I'll do fun stuff the rest of the week, and you won't have to hear me just it's just like stop talking. Okay, so I have said in other previous videos that I have depression, and I have said in other previous videos that I have OCD. So I definitely have those two things. Depression runs in my family on both sides. So I definitely have depression, where just sometimes I just like, can't get out of my head, and like I just get so, it's not sad either. I hate it when people say that, like, oh, you're sad. Like, I'm sad, and then they put, like depressed, like on Facebook, like, oh, I'm sad, and then the little depressed emoji. And it's like, that irritates me, because that's not really depression. Like, unless you deal with it, you don't really understand it, I think, and I understand everybody can be depressed, like, any person can be depressed in different times in their life, but dealing with it, like, all the time is very different than dealing with it when bad things happen in your life. So I do have that, and then I also have OCD, and my form of OCD is mainly smells. Like, that is probably why I have like holes in my clothes so much, is because I wash and wash and wash my clothes, because if I wear them for a day, I know they're not dirty. I understand the concept of them not being dirty. Like, they're not dirty, it was your day off, you stayed home, like, you didn't go outside, they're clean. But I understand that concept, but it doesn't click in my mind. And so I'll still throw them in the hamper, even though, and so I get a lot of holes in my clothes, and it's just part of it, and I feel really bad for my dad. I love you, Dad, and I apologize that I basically, ruin my clothes all the time. It's something, he explained it to me. My dad also has OCD, and so, like, number one, having these things and having parents and family that are so understanding about it is the most amazing concept ever. My dad and mom are always there for me, and my dad, dealing with depression and OCD, explains it to me versus just telling me, like some parents would, like, just get over it. He explains it to me. He explained it like I think he said neurons are like bouncing off, and they're not colliding, or they're colliding, or something like that. I don't know. I'd have to have him explain it to me again, but he always really helped me with that. Anyway, so I have that. So I wash my clothes a lot. I wash my hands a lot, which I have really bad dry skin. Part of my OCD is also I can't wear rings. Like, they're too there for me. You know what I mean? Like, I can feel the ring there. And I know everybody can probably, like, feel the ring there, but, like, I really feel it. Like, I feel, it's almost like I have, like, a bump on my skin, you know what I mean? Like, when you have a zit and you can feel it. It's like that. I feel it on there, and it's uncomfortable, and it just itches and scratches at me and falls, and, like, it just irritates the crap out of me. So that's why half the time in the videos, like, sometimes when you'll see me walking around and stuff like that, you'll see me, and you'll see, because I use my hands a lot when I talk, you'll see I don't have a ring on, and then 10 seconds later I will have a ring on, and that's also why, oh my god, see, it's irritating me right now. I have to flip it half the time. And that's also part of the reason why sometimes when I'm on YOUNOW, people don't think, like, I'm engaged, because they're like, oh, we don't see a ring on your hand. But that's part of my OCD. Another part of my OCD is scratching. I itches too intensely, and I have nails too, so, I mean, that probably doesn't help. That's another thing. I chew my nails, and, like, when I start chewing my nail, I need it to be perfect, so I need it to be, like, rounded, so I, bite and pick up my nails until it's rounded enough, and then, like, it starts getting so irritated, and then I have to take a thing and shuffle it. And then it's also about, that's another reason why sometimes I don't sleep under my bedspread. I sleep on top of it, and sometimes you'll see a towel on my bed. That's why, because I feel like if I don't shower before I go to bed, and I don't always get a chance to, I feel dirty. And so when I get in my pajamas, I feel slightly cleaner, but then I feel like I can't get under my covers because I will dirty my covers and dirty my comforter, and then I'll have to wash it. So I sleep sometimes on a towel and then under my big blanket, and that actually is a way for me to cope with that, like feeling like, you know, smelly or like, you know, like that, and is a way for me not to wash my comforter all the time, because otherwise it'd be holy and I'd have to get a new one all the time, and those are expensive. And about certain things too, like conversations and words and stuff like that, I take things a little too offensive, and that's also part of my OCD. I hear things differently than people are saying them, so sometimes I think they're a little like too aggressive, or I think it's rude or something like that, you know, so I take it like that. And not only to that, I also have anxiety, social anxiety. Well, actually not really social anxiety, but I was told it was partial social anxiety. I have big anxiety about things. I get like knots in my stomach when big things are coming up, like tests, when I was in school, speaking in public, vlogging in front of people, which is part of the reason why in public I'm so quiet, because I don't want to look like weird and stuff like that, and I have anxiety about it. Sometimes, and it catches me off guard sometimes, but sometimes when I'm checking out, I don't want to check out with a person because I feel like, oh my god, I have to make small talk, and I like start kind of freaking myself out. And then at night I think about things, which is not good. I lay there in bed, and if I can't sleep, I think about things, and things pop in my mind, and OCD comes up, and then that clicks with the anxiety, and then I'm up all night like worrying about things, and yeah, stuff like that. So those are the ones I have. I have depression, anxiety, and OCD. And OCD, everybody can have OCD, and everybody has OCD to a point, but I have enough of an OCD to, like, you know, affect. And when I say anxiety, I don't mean a like the terms for it, or what I have seen some people say is like people with anxiety are like, you know, crazy people, and I don't really like that term. It makes me feel really bad about myself. But like, I have I would say a medium amount, I don't know what the levels things are, but like I would say I have a medium amount of anxiety about things. So those are what I have, and I just wanted to be honest and tell you guys. And I was gonna do a video in May about like mental health and everything like that, and I wanted to really do a video on that, and I never got around to it. Got busy, forgot, so I'm gonna do it now. But yeah, that's like, you know, the diagnosis, I guess, of it. And I think I said, but part of my OCD is also when I have the camera, I walk around. It's just something I do. I pace and stuff like that. But yeah, those are what I have. I just wanted to be brave like the other people that I've seen on YouTube and just share those things. And you know, they're not bad things. They are who I am, and that's who I am. So if you're gonna accept me for all of the other stuff that I've shared, you have to accept me for these things too. And I wouldn't say they're necessarily bad things. I would say they're life experiences that make you who you are. Because my OCD, like, some people are like, you know, oh, my OCD doesn't define me, and other people are like, my OCD defines me. I feel like everything that's a part of you defines you. It makes you, like, who you are. And so I would say my OCD kind of defines me. So that's what I was going to say. Those are my topics, and I'm sorry if that was really boring for you, but I just wanted to talk about it. And I don't know if I'll ever do any follow-up questions or follow-up videos on this, because this is like, I've done a video before where I said like I'm depressed, and I've talked about things, and I've also said that I have OCD. I think I've said I've had anxiety in a couple of videos, maybe just like short little talks, but this is the first time I've actually like explained it. And so this is kind of like, even though I put myself out there a lot, this is kind of different. And I'm kind of nervous about putting this up. So I'm hoping that in the comments everybody is just kind and nice like you usually are. And I guess if you want to hear more stuff I guess, you know, if you're like more interested in that stuff, I can think about maybe doing some other stuff on it. So I hope you guys had a great, what is it, Wednesday? I don't even know what the date is. I hope you had a great Wednesday. I'm sorry I look awful in this video. Like, the only good thing that looks together is my ring, and like, there's sweat dripping off my hands. It's so hot in here. We don't have air conditioning, just for the record. If you're wondering in our videos why we have so many fans, we don't have air conditioning. We don't have central air, so we have to deal with fans. So it's really hot, and I just look horrible, but I don't care. It's summer, and it's hot, so I'm wearing tank tops, and that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you guys tomorrow for another fun video. I promise it'll be fun. I promise it won't be this boring. And I hope you guys are liking the longer videos. So enjoy, and I'll see you tomorrow, little stars.